This for every dude that hates me, cause women want to date me. I put in work, I earn my stripes. I'm like the Yankees. I swear lately I've been trying to wrap my head around this life. Used to sleep on couches. Now it's 1,000 for the night. I'm winning, you losing. I know that it irks you. European flag shit. I got stars in my circle. Good morning, everybody. What's up? What's going on? It's another, yeah. Hey, what's up? What's going on? Hello, everybody. Welcoming you to a new episode. This ain't really new, but it's new because it's my first one. So, new episode of Tyology. My name is Thomas. I will be the person talking to you for the time being. So I found somebody cuter and better. But until then, you have my face. Let's see. I am not came up with a name for this yet, so you have to bear with me. Yeah, I come up with a good title, and just give it time. So, for those that know me, I do music reviews. I talk about fashion. Those that don't know me, I talk about music and talk about fashion. So there's my little synopsis. So today we're talking about Russ and how he's the villain of hip hop. If you couldn't tell from the intro earlier, I just remember something. I figured something out though. So, as of recently, Russ has been playing the villain of hip hop for many different reasons, and it seems that for me personally, I want to know why. I never seen Russ do anything that was really that bad. But like for the most part, he's a cool cat, good rapper. He's lyrical. Dropped the album not so long ago. There's Really a Wolf. I think that's the name of it. Bad with titles, terrible memory. But I thought it was pretty interesting of how he got to where he's at now. And so I was thinking, like, how can you hate this man? Like, he's a pretty cool cat. How can you hate this guy? So I wanted to dig into it. So from what I've seen, the main three reasons that you want to hate Russ is the fact that, like, he's an unknown artist. He had a conversation with Nadeska on Everyday Struggle. Joe Budden doesn't like him, but who does Joe Budden really like anyway? And a pompous attitude. So let's start with the first one. Am I speaking too fast? Maybe. I don't know. Anywho. So unknown artist. So he had an album that dropped recently. And if you don't know, if you haven't searched his backstory, you would think that he just got on for no reason. He has an album that came out, There Really Is a Wolf. And a lot of people have been showing him love. I think he went gold already, either gold or platinum, one of the two. And some people may find that fucked up, or they may be hating on him as a person because how you have a person that's unknown go from being unknown, drops an album, and now he's like talk of this town. He's known everywhere. He does what he does. He's on tour. He sells out shows on his own. If you didn't know that, listen to his album. He'll tell you like 15 times. Nothing wrong with that. It is what it is. But so if you definitely hear something like that, you'll probably have an attitude because like you have Lil Uzi. That's a good person to compare any artist to as far as like rise and climb as far as success goes. He dropped about 2 or 3 mixtapes. This third one was. That was the second mixtape. Lil Uzi versus the World. I'm gonna check on that. I think that's it. But anyway, and he kept building upon his success. He found his sound, and every time he dropped the mixtape, it was better and better. Every song that he had was better and better. Every single that he had was better and better. And you have that. You see his climb, and then if you don't know Russ or his backstory, you just have it where this guy just drops an album and you hear all about him. And I don't think he gets radio play. But I don't listen to radio that much. So anyway, well, who does? And what a lot of people don't know is, because I like researching artists. It was a point he dropping like a song a day or a song a week to create momentum. I heard about Russ before he dropped this album from a girl that I'm not gonna mention, but she was cool people. She put me on to his music, and what caught my attention was one of his songs, "Do It for the Stunt." And I was like, catchy beat, dope. Like he just he spit braggadociously in that song too. So it's normal hip hop, as we all know. The beat was fire. He accommodated the beat very really well. I like the song. So I heard Russ way before. Let's just say way. I heard of Russ before the album had dropped. So I was like, all right, this cat, he's making moves. Do 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 do. So you go from that to Everyday Struggle and with Nadeska. So anybody that don't know Russ, he has a chip on his shoulder. Extremely large boulder is more of what you can call it. And he doesn't shy away from talking shit, which honestly is cool. Like, you can love it or hate it. Couldn't read, my bad. And it's one of the things where if... And it's one of the things where he comes off confrontational. So you hear him say things, and it's like, why you so aggressive? Are you attacking me? He's not really attacking, he's aggressive. It's not really attacking, it's just him saying his 2 cents about whatever the subject may be. And if it's something that relates to a person that he's talking to, he's gonna like add flame to that fire and just say it straight to you. That's just him though. So when he got into it with Nadeska, it was very it was all over the place. It was all over the place. Cause I remember at one point when you're trying to reach your success, you're trying to get put on. At that time period, you reach out to blogs, and blogs were not reaching, not fucking with everybody, which it happens. They have a lot of emails, things happen, emails get lost. It's a certain point where you're not gonna reach everybody that you should reach or you want to reach. And I guess Russ was slighted by that many different times. And so it went from to a point of like, I'm gonna keep fucking with these blogs, keep fucking with these blogs. No matter how many times they tell me no, I'm gonna keep fucking with these blogs to fuck these blogs. I'm gonna do my shit my own. And honestly, a lot of people do that. Not just in music, but like in general. If nobody's gonna put you on, nobody's gonna believe in you, you gotta believe in yourself. That's honestly like one of the bases of hip hop. Is like basically do what you need to do to get on. And if nobody's gonna fuck with you, fuck with yourself. Cause a lot of times like niggas ain't gonna fuck with you until you are on your own wave. And that's how that goes. And so that conversation did get way out of control because he said what he wanted to say, and Nadeska had enough of it, and she just let him have it. And so it was going back and forth. You know it's bad when academics has to be the voice of reason. That's when you know it's like fucking crazy. And I remember watching that episode, and I was like, wow, this is really happening. But yeah, I definitely feel like a lot can be taken out of that conversation, because it's one, like, just do what you need to do to better yourself and focus yourself the long way. Pause. And also, that's his point. If you don't let nobody punk you, that's basically what I feel like he tried to do in some way, shape, or form. But I could be wrong, because like I say, he is aggressive. Even if it's just like a normal conversation, it can come off aggressive. And also his pompous attitude. His pompous attitude comes from all the work he had to do. Like, it was years upon years where he had to put out music and he had to work hard for his success. And so now it's at a place where he's like, fuck you, especially, fuck you in the back, and fuck everybody else. I'm the shit. And for me, I don't feel attacked. I don't really care. And I think it's cool though. I think it's real dope to have that type of attitude, that weight on your shoulders. I want to do a lot of editing. It's good to have that weight on your shoulders, because at the end of the day, it's to a point where, especially, it's not good to have that weight on your shoulders. It's heavy. It's not good to have that weight on your shoulders. Like I said, it is to a point where you need to have something that's a motivator for you. And it's just that his motivator is really strong. And another one that I was going to talk about, but I am now. Excuse me. He said a statement that was very ill-timed about rappers taking drugs and things of that nature. It was around the same time that Lil Peep had passed away. Rest in peace. And it was a very emotional time period. Still is. Because somebody that definitely was working hard and didn't make it to super mainstream, but he had a good fan base. And so when you have that mixed in with like him passing away at such a young age, I only think he was 21, it can be pretty frustrating, for many people. Very frustrating, very emotional. And he said a couple of things on Twitter, and a lot of people was not happy with it. And so that's like the number one reason why he's hated right now. pretty sure number one. So that's about it. That's my 2 cents on Russ being the villain. I don't view him as a villain. I think he's a good artist. He may say things that many people would not agree with, but at the end of the day, his music's pretty good. His fan base is heavily women, but what's wrong with that? Anyway, this is Thomas. Leave a comment below. Tell me what you think. How you feel about Russ? Is Russ trash? Is Russ the villain? Do you feel him to be a superhero in your book? Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. All right, have a good one.